Hello everybody. Here's my latest mess. Right there is hours at the hardware store figuring out different pieces I need in order to plumb this situation here. Jet pump, pressure tank, and then the main well pump, which is going to feed into here. And I've already got a little bit of going on in here. Went in there and kind of cleaned it up. Added this down pipe, which will be the inlet. And then I also added this neat little pass-through, which you tighten up and it'll seal, which is the float. And I'll tie that to that PVC at the proper level. And then that is what will kill the power to the pump when this tank is full. Otherwise I got a pump saver shutting it off as it pumps the well casing dry because of the low producing 2 gallons per minute. And so I'm going to proceed to do a little more cleanup in here and put things in its proper spot, flip that around over here, and begin plumbing. Piece by piece, see how close I came. Picking the right pieces. And there's the layout. I'm going to raise that tank up in the air just a bit to this level right here. And I'll use this coupler to be able to pull that apart right here and service this pump if I need to, and I need to get another coupler right there. But I've got a shut-off valve, a drain valve, feeding this with 1 1/4. The directions for that pump says no less than 1 1/4 feed, so we got that. And then the rest is 1 inch all the way out to the home. And you got a drain, pressure relief, shut off valve, and then the 90 going down into that hole. And then that right there is going to come up out of the ground, and I'll be able to shut off that line from filling up the tank and then hook a hose directly to that, which is what's going to happen at the beginning to make sure I'm getting clean water before I open that up and fill this tank. So anyway, came out pretty close. I got a couple of 90s that I don't need, and a check valve that was going to be here, which I don't think I need a check valve on this end because it's always going to be, you know, got water in it, so I got water pressure always pushing into that end of the pump. So I don't think I need a check valve on that side, and I'll put a coupler right here. Prime, this is for priming, and I don't know, I think I'm good to go. Call it good for tonight. So I'm going to fix my phone line here. Got me a patch cable. which is a real nice cable. It's got gel inside of it, nice aluminum jacket. The only thing that wasn't good is the white wires weren't color coded, so I had to trace it to the other side, because you gotta wire these up in pairs. And so I got enough wire, of course, so I can just loop this around. This is a real nice splice. It wires up these aluminum jackets, bonds them in real good with this metal bracket here. And let's see if I can get this hooked up. Bolt it on. Something like that. Real tight. Snug it in there. Squish that down on there real nice and tight. This works real good because the cap that goes on there is encapsulated with that gel, and so it squishes around the ends of these, so dirt, water, moisture can't get in there. So once you get that hooked up like that, now you start peeling these off. They got a pretty good system here. These things are called gel caps. And you just line them up. Get them all the way down in there. Squish it. That gel pops out of there. Seals up that joint. Just like so. Yep. When I'm done, I'll pull them around this end, which is what it's designed for. Okay, so here's the red and the blue. We'll get those ones done. A lot easier than what it used to be. Looks pretty good. Put that down in there. Good to go. Good to go. And looks like brown is next. See a creepy crawler right there? And did I do that right? Yep, I did. Okay. Watching that bug instead of my wires. Okay, pretty simple, pretty quick, just like that. And you know, I'll divide these up, put some of them over here, some of them over here. I'll wrap these around the end that way. When I put this cap on there, it doesn't pull them out the edge, keeps them up top, and it embeds them in that gel. So there you go, just like that. On she goes. Squishes out the end. Nice and neat. And it clicks. Done. Just like that. Just like that. Makes a really nice watertight junction. And guess what? You can call me now. Alright, about got this nice and warm. And that set on. Now this is nice and flexible, so pretty warm to the point where it's malleable. Oh yeah, that's ready. So we'll put this on there. Yeah, put that on there. Just like that. So, I don't like what that did. I'm going to pull that off and cut it. Do it again. I don't like how it kinked it. I had it way too soft right here. And hard right there. So, yeah, when I pushed that down the way I wanted it, yeah, I didn't like what it did. So I'm going to do it over. Alright. This thing on here this time. And where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? Get it while it's hot. Just push this down while it's nice and hot. I always like to wrap these different directions for some reason. There we go. Okay. There we go. Done. Just like that. Now, what I'll do is put some weight here on this pipe. Keep it down until I get everything else done. Kind of like that. Something to hold it there. So that one goes in, and then the other one will come out. It'll wrap around and head out that way. And yeah, that takes care of that. Yeah, there we go. Got both of the lines in now. And a muddy mess, but they are in. This one, if it stays there, we'll loop around. Let me fix that a bit and bury it a little better. Getting cold outside. Hey kitty, that's Black Sharpie. Hey Sharpie. Kitty, kitty, kitty. So, this project, I'm right in the middle of building a pedestal for this thing to sit on. And to get the right height to meet up with this pipe here. So I'm going to mount it probably on a piece of pressure treated. And that's just about the right height to pop into here. The rest of that will be met up also. This is going to be the 90 shooting over to here. So all that'll have to kind of line up together. And I decided this one here, I'm going to use this particular style of joint rather than this one. This one's more solid, non-movement, non-forgiving. If that tank rocks at all, which I know it will, this type of joint will offer a little more flexibility to let that thing move around without any, take away some of the rigid part of it. Put a little insulation behind here, a little bit of sheetrock, so when that thing finally is all done, don't have to try to get behind there. And that'll be taken care of. So this is getting buttoned up. Everything, it's all kind of lining up the way I want. So I just gotta kind of tie it all together. And here's my mess. None of this is mounted in here. This is all laying here, mocking up. Just kind of getting angles trued up where I want it. And I'm pretty much good to go. This will mount up, hook into there, the valve, the disconnect, drain. This pump is mounted to the ground. I got my priming tee right here, which will mount up, and that's in close proximity to where it needs to be. I'm lined up with this, and again I'll have kind of a flexible joint here in case that tank rocks. I want it to kind of be able to move a bit. Not so much worried about this rocking or my big tank here, but this is gonna wiggle a bit, so I don't want that so rigid. And then I've got the check valve, drain, pressure relief, and then I'm gonna have a shut off right there, which goes to the house. So anyway, I just want to show it's all lined up, ready to go. Now I'm just going to start hooking things up. Be done with it. Ready for the electrician. Here's a little recap. Plumbing's done. And now I'm waiting for electricity. There's the inlet. I got an on-off valve with a drain right here. So I can shut this off and run water through there until it's clean before I decide to fill this tank. And then once the tank's full, I can shut it off right here if it's not glued shut. And drain from here, and same thing here, shut it off, drain. Everything's hooked up, ready to roll. Got a light hooked up, hung, ready to go. Got my hydrant installed out here. Once I decide it doesn't have any leaks, I'll put this rock around the bottom. So when you shut it off, it drains out that little hole down there. Keeps this upper part from freezing. And there's my stub out to the home. Got this part backfilled. That is exposed just in case it leaks. And I got a little channel for the power to hook up there. Anyway, that part's all done. And I just got done burying the septic tank over here. Finish off the grade just a little bit, give it a chance for some grass to grow. I got it mostly filled with water so it doesn't try to pop out of there. And my grass is growing. Well, now it's time to get the permit for the house itself. Little update. Got some stuff staked out. Right here be a porch, entrance, living room, kitchen, garage right here. Entrance from the garage, utility room, washer and dryer, and a little cleanup sink. This will be like a coat closet, living room, kitchen, and this will go outside to a deck, covered porch right here. This will go down a hallway, bedroom, And right here, bathroom, linen closet. And then right here, it turns a corner and goes in here to this bedroom. There's closet for that room, closet for this room. And then this is the entrance into the master bedroom, which is right here. And there's going to be a closet right there, a closet right there, and then the bathroom. For the master. This is ready for inspection. I've got extra wire down here, way more than I need. I'll put some boards over that before I bury it, make it easier to unbury. This is ready to roll. There's a light right up here. Outside outlet. There's the box. Outlet switch for the outside light and the inside light. Outlet over here. Both pumps are wired up. Got this wrapped around over here for the float switch. So ready to go. Just get it inspected, bury it, turn it on. The other end of it is up there. Once it gets approved, PUD's got to come hook up. Yeah, might as well squish that down there a little bit. This mud is gross. Sure is a mess. And back here, this one is done and ready. I cut these blocks and had them use these blocks. Pull that loose, of course. Put the siding underneath that. It's all wired up, ready to go.